So let us try to understand some real life business examples. So this is one example I have taken, smart retail. अगर आप किसी भी रिटेल शॉप पे जाएंगे, स्टोर पे जाएंगे, आप देखेंगे उसमें मल्टीपल स्क्यूज हैं, स्टॉक कीपिंग यूनिट्स हैं. वहाँ पे आपको फ्रूट्स भी मिलेंगे, वेजिटेबल्स भी मिलेंगे, एप्पल मिलेगा, मैंगो मिलेगा. नाउ हाउ डू यू नो वेदर देयर इज अ नीड टू रिफिल द इन्वेंट्री? या तो आप आदमी को भेजेंगे, या अभी तक कैमरा रिकॉर्डिंग करके सेंट्रल लोकेशन में भेजता था, वहाँ पे ऑब्जेक्ट की आइडेंटिफिकेशन होती थी और उसके बाद एक सेंसर से इंफॉर्मेशन जाती थी कि कितना सामान कहाँ जाना है. Now this is all possible at edge AI. Because of all this, you will have low latency, you will have no dependency on cloud servers, enhanced accuracy, ultra low power consumption, and reduced operational cost. So these are all the benefits which you reap by simply using a solution of edge AI. So this is an example in the retail industry. Let us take another example. Autonomous vehicle. जब large amount में आपको सामान ट्रांसफर करना, think of large trucks which are like 4-ton trucks. And there are about 40 such trucks which have to go from location A to location B, travel a distance of 400 kilometers. तो अभी हर ट्रक में आपको एक ड्राइवर चाहिए. That driver has to be attentive. Each vehicle has to take care of the traffic conditions, road conditions. उसमें आपका fuel cost होगा, human power cost होगी. There are other facets which goes there. Now think कि driverless truck है. Only the front truck has a driver, and rest are just following the truck in front of you. Each truck is enabled with IoT devices, and they are signaling to each other. The traffic lights have been synchronized, so there is no braking, there is no stoppage, there is no human required. You can accurately predict the time to be taken, the fuel to be consumed, and the proper route to be taken. So this is another example wherein autonomous vehicles in terms of transportation can be used, because you have edge AI, decisions can be taken on the spot, on the trucks, on the road, when such convoy is going. So this is from the automobile industry. Fitness industry, healthcare industry. How many of you go and take care of your body? Do you go to gym? Do you exercise? How many of you do that? Not many? Okay. So if we get a fitness coach, will it not help us? क्या हमें motivate नहीं करेगा? But it is difficult to get a personalized fitness coach. Think about a scenario where the mirror is your fitness coach. The mirror tells you the exercise you are doing, the yoga posture you are doing, are you doing it perfectly fine or not? Now this is possible by, again, edge AI. Your body movements are being captured by the smart mirror, and the smart mirror has a catalog of the right postures of the yoga asana that you are doing, and it is giving you real-time update. And by the end of the exercise or session, you actually know कि आपने कितनी कैलोरी बर्न करी, कितनी फ्लेक्सिबिलिटी आपने अर्न करी, और आपका नेक्स्ट डे का योगा प्रोग्राम क्या होगा. सो रियल टाइम एनालिसिस, कॉस्ट इफेक्टिवनेस, 24/7 अवेलेबिलिटी, क्योंकि आपके घर में ही वो मिरर लगा हुआ है. ऑटोनॉमी, यू आर नॉट डिपेंडेंट अपॉन ए ह्यूमन बीइंग. ऑल दीज आर एडवांटेजेस ऑफ edge AI in the healthcare industry, in the fitness industry. Let us take another example. Electrical industry, fault detection and classification. There are a lot of machines, a lot of generators, fans which are used in various aspects of industry, whether it is cooling, whether it is heating, and at times unplanned downtime happens. So far we're talking about predictive maintenance, जिसमें कि आप कंपोनेंट का हिस्टोरिकल इन्फॉर्मेशन निकालते थे कि इसकी एज 100 घंटे की है, तो 95 आवर्स के बाद वो कंपोनेंट को हटा दिया. सो 5 आवर्स की लाइफ उसकी रह गई थी, बट आप प्रेडिक्टिव मेंटेनेंस हिस्टोरिकल इन्फॉर्मेशन पे काम करते थे, तो आप उसको ब्रेक डाउन होने से पहले बचा लेते थे. बट यू कैन यूज AI, इनफैक्ट एज AI, टू मोर एक्यूरेटली प्रेडिक्ट व्हेन दिस पर्टिकुलर डिवाइस कैन गो फॉल्टी. सो जो 5 घंटे आपने एक्स्ट्रा छोड़ दिए थे, अब शायद 1 घंटे में पहले ही पता लग जाएगा, एंड यू विल बी एबल टू गेट आउटकम ऑफ 4 more hours बिफोर यू एक्चुअली डू ए प्लांट मेंटेनेंस. सो दिस इज ऑल पॉसिबल बिकॉज ऑफ द सेंसर्स, द हीट डिवाइसेस which are now available on the edge to take the decision. Personalized protective equipment detections, and I can go on and on. I'm just giving you very high level. So what I'm trying to tell you is the concept you are learning today. It is up to you how well you can imagine the application in any industry, wherever you go and you choose to build your career. The same you can do in the food production industry. अगर आपको रोस्टिंग करनी है कॉफ़ी की, So कॉफ़ी की रोस्टिंग का राइट टेस्ट आने के लिए यू नीड राइट ह्यूमिडिटी, राइट टेम्परेचर, right kind of ingredients. All of them have to come together for you to able to get that taste which you need from your coffee beans. So this is again a good implementation of an edge AI use case. Same you can do it in oil and gas industry. Smart grid, we hear about it, how all across us the electrical departments are now able to manage or predict the outages which are possible. Again, there are a lot of devices which goes. Again, the concept remains the same. IoT, 5G, the hardware, the end user devices. So all those make these use cases possible. We talked about predictive maintenance. We talked a little bit about the traffic management. And we also know about smart homes. Again, the reason of putting these pictures for you was just to give you a glimpse कि आपको ये समझ में आए that the basics that you learn in the college and the technologies that you learn will make sense if you are able to first identify a problem. Then, if you have learned the concepts well, you are able to bring them together and then think of an imaginative way of implementing those concepts to the real world problems. And that is what makes you different as an engineer from a pure science graduate, okay, or any other person. So remember always that. I heard a lot of people asking a lot of questions in the previous sessions, and my next slides are from that context. So the topic of edge AI formally ends here, but then the concept of what you will do once you go out of the campus, I think that is also very important. जो questions आप लोगों ने पूछे, मुझे ऐसा लगा कि शायद a lot of you are very anxious, and I think it is true also. Way back 25 or 27 years back when I graduated, so I was a mechanical engineer, but life में मुझे हमेशा ये पता था कि मुझे क्या नहीं करना. So I think that is what I learned later on in my MBA, that is called a strategy. So if you know exactly what you don't want to do, you have one less decision to make. So it is good. So for example, I knew, so I did my internship in Maruti, 1997. They used to have only one plant, 2 months on a shop floor with the workers. It was an amazing learning experience. लेकिन मुझे समझ में आ गया जिंदगी भर शॉप फ्लोर पे तो नहीं रहना. So the first company on campus was TCS. I got there and they were ready to hire everybody and anybody, so I got hired, and that's how I became a computer engineer. So I think first lesson for you is, if you don't know what you want to do, it is fine. But if you know that what you don't want to do, that will do more good to you. तो अगर आपको वो चीज़ पता है कि मुझे क्या नहीं करनी है, good, you are on the right track. So life beyond campus, how will it be? In campus, you are protective. आपके professors हैं, आपके friends हैं. Most of you will be from locally. How many of you are from NCR? कितने लोग NCR से हैं? Very. Okay, so few of you are from NCR, but many of you would relocate after this graduation from this college. So you will be away from home. सुबह से लेकर रात तक, खाना बनाने से लेकर कपड़े धोने तक सब आपको खुद करना होगा. So you will not have this environment which you get today. So that will be change for you. When you will go to a new workplace, people will have expectations from you. अरे यार KIET से आया, इसका सीनियर आया था, इसको तो बहुत कुछ आता है, इसको भी आता ही होगा. So you may be good, you may be better, you may not be better, but they will have expectations from you. There will be a lot of uncertainty. You were talking about LLM and you were talking about edge AI. Maybe by that time, if you are first year, you don't know what will be in the fourth year. So a lot of new things will come up by the time you graduate. New environment, that city, that office, those colleagues, seniors, you don't know how they will react to you or how they will think about you. A lot of ambiguity. करना क्या है मुझे? ऑफिस में जाने के बाद शायद आपको पता ही नहीं लगेगा 3 महीने तक कि आपसे एक्सपेक्टेड क्या है. And of course, because you chose to be a technocrat, so there will be technology changes. In my 27 years, I have seen at least 6 technology changes, starting way back from Oracle RDBMS to Java, and now to Edge AI, the topic that we're talking today. You will face the same thing. The only difference is that when my parents graduated, so my father is an engineer, went to DRDO, he learned something in his college, engineering college, and that was sufficient for him in his career for him to retire from DRDO. In my career, I have to reinvent myself every 10 years. And believe me, in your careers, you will have to learn something new in every 2 years. तो 1.5 साल होगा पुरानी चीज़ को सीखे हुए को चलाने का, और अगला 6 महीने होगा कुछ नया सीखने का. So this is the change that you will see. So are you prepared for that? So what kind of preparation is required? So these are my views, okay? One is communication. So it's not about कि आपकी language पे कितनी पकड़ है, English आती है कि नहीं आती, that is not important. But जो आपके दिमाग में है, क्या आप उसको confidently convey कर पा रहे हैं? One thing which I have learned, so there are people, so we work in a team, और जब कुछ काम होगा तो you will delegate that work to your team members, और आप expect करोगे कि वो काम सही तरीके से सही समय पे हो जाएगा. But then it may not happen. It is fine. अगर वो टीम मेंबर आपकी टीम लीड को आके बोले कि सर ये मैं कर नहीं पाया और 2 हफ्ते का टाइम लिया था, आज 4 दिन हो चुके हैं और मैं 5 दिन से डिले के ऊपर हूँ. फाइन. He has conveyed a bad news. 4 दिन बाद ही उसने बता दिया कि प्रोजेक्ट 2 दिन के डिले पे है. बनस्बत उसके कि वो 4 हफ्ते बाद जब डिलीवरी की डेडलाइन 1 दिन दूर है वो आके बताए सॉरी सर वी आर बिहाइंड बाई 4 days. So always remember, bad news is welcome, but not bad surprise. So don't surprise your seniors or colleagues at the last moment. So that is one thing that you should always remember. So communication से confuse मत होइए. It's not about how good you are in a language. It's about how well you communicate your thoughts and do you communicate in a timely manner or not. Second, हम लोग बहुत बार बात करते हैं लर्निंग के बारे में. हम सुबह से बात करें, we would learn this, we would learn that. एक ग्लास का पानी है, ग्लास है, उसमें पानी भरा हुआ है, कंप्लीटली फिल्ड है वो. कैन यू फिल इट मोर? क्या होगा? द वाटर विल स्पिल ओवर, राइट? तो कुछ सीखने के लिए पहले आपको कुछ भूलना पड़ेगा. सो इन द टेक्नोलॉजी कैरियर देयर विल बी मेनी अपॉर्चुनिटीज, मेनी सच सिचुएशंस वेयर जब आप कुछ नया सीखना चाहते हैं तो पहले आपको अनलर्न करना पड़ेगा, क्योंकि अगर आप पुराने तरीके से सोचोगे तो फिर आप नई चीज़ लर्न नहीं कर पाओगे. So are you developing that skill knack in college? Think about it. Third thing which I think is important, in the world when you will go out, nobody expects you to know answers to all the questions. You are not expected to be the AI. You are expected to solve the problem. It is possible that you don't have all the answers. Lekin you should be able to ask your colleagues, your seniors, or maybe Google for help. So nobody expects you to solve all the problems, but they expect you to seek help, collaborate, and come up with a solution. So don't hesitate to ask for help. कभी लोग हम लोग ना, our ego comes in front of us कि अरे यार, why should I ask for help? No. Finally, the outcome has to be achieved. The solution has to be derived. Remember that. And since morning we are talking about technology में ये change हुआ and आगे क्या change होगा. This is what the life of a surfer is. You can't stop the waves. अगर आप ocean में गए हैं to surf, the waves will come. What you need to do is you need to learn how to surf. So what is important definitely is कि जो आप college में पढ़ रहे हैं. But what is also important is कि आप कैसे पढ़ रहे हैं, आप learn कैसे कर रहे हैं. How are you learning the new things? Are you reading only books? Are you learning only from your teachers? Are you learning from the questions being asked in the classroom? Are you learning from the assignments being given to you? Are you talking to your friends in other colleges? Are you talking to your alums who have already graduated? And some fantastic alums from your college were there on the dais before you. So see how well they have done from themselves. So what is important is technology change होगी. But are you adapting yourselves to ride that latest technology wave? So that is the knack you can develop. अगर आप वो develop कर लेंगे तो you don't need to worry कि मैं आज क्या सीखूं. And lastly, but very important, all of us will chase in our dreams some Mount Everest. कोई एक ऐसी ऊंचाई जिस पे हम चढ़ना चाहते हैं. Very good. You will go, you will reach there. But will you be physically, mentally, spiritually fit to be able to stay there? माउंट एवरेस्ट पे पहुंचने के बाद नीचे तो आना, बट कुछ देर ठहर के एंजॉय भी तो करना. सो दैट इज वेयर द कॉन्सेप्ट ऑफ माइंड, बॉडी, सोल. सो आर यू डूइंग एनफ टू नॉरिश ऑल थ्री? सो यू हैव टू फाइंड आउट योर ओन वे. If you are not taking care of your physical fitness today, you may not find the problem in your early 20s, early 30s. but now I am in late 40s. So I can see some of my friends, colleagues struggling with their health, physical health. So you need to develop this skill today. आज क्यों करनी है? क्योंकि जो प्रेशर आज आपको मिल रहा है कॉलेज के अंदर स्टडीज़ का, असाइनमेंट का, समिट में आने का, वो प्रेशर कम नहीं होने वाला और घंटे 24 ही रहने वाले हैं. तो अगर आज आप अपने लिए फिजिकल फिटनेस के लिए टाइम नहीं निकाल पा रहे, आप कोई गेम, स्पोर्ट्स खेल नहीं पा रहे, तो कभी भी नहीं खेल पाओगे. एंड टुडे बिकॉज यू आर यंग, सो यू कैन कोप अप without doing much. But once you cross that threshold, then if you are not physically active, then you will have problems. So just few takeaways from me. Yeah. Thank you very much. I hope I'm well on time. Any questions anybody has? Yes, please.
Hello sir, my name is Himanshi Verma. Sir, you said ki we have to unlearn something before we learn something new. But how do we unlearn that thing that we have given so much time? How to unlearn the skill that we have given so much time to learn? How to unlearn? Like on YouTube or everywhere, we are told like learn from here, learn from there, but it's nowhere that how you should unlearn some skills that you have learned throughout time.
So there is an opportunity for the college to start a course on that. But good question. So पहली बात, good thing is that now you are aware of it. So first thing is being aware that one needs to unlearn. वो glass वाला example हमेशा ध्यान रखना. Second, to do it practically is learn to listen. You know, when you will enter, you are young, you have ideas, you will slowly grow up, you will become a people manager, then you will become a senior people manager. And most of the time, हमारी by nature, by attitude in the industry, in the Indian culture, the senior talks and the juniors listen. Try to reverse in your organization, at least in your team. When you go to a meeting, ask a question and don't give the answer. Let the other member in the meeting room give the answers. So by doing that, you are listening to views, and in the process, जो आपके खुद के beliefs हैं, you would see कि you are now challenging them, क्योंकि वो idea नया आ रहा. So there are different ways. Simple example है, bring change in your life. If you go to this campus, right, there are two ways to go around the campus, clockwise and anti-clockwise. You try. अगर आप clockwise जा रहे हो, from today go anti-clockwise. You will see a different facet of this campus. Observe जब आप चेयर से उठ रहे हो, आपकी लेफ्ट लेग पहले रखिए कि लेफ्ट लेग राइट लेग पहले रखिए. So these are very simple things. Basically break the monotony. जो भी आप जिस तरह से कर रहे हैं, break the pattern. That is the first way to unlearn. And to Google पे आपको और तरीके मिल जाएंगे, right? But good question.
Thank you, sir.
Any other question from anybody?
हाँ, गुड आफ्टरनून सर.
जी, good
सर, मुझे आपका जो ट्रक वाला एग्जांपल था वो ज़्यादा अच्छा लगा. तो सर अगर उस टेक्नोलॉजी पे हम वर्क किया जाए तो क्या हो सकता है, उसका स्कोप क्या हो सकता है अगर हम उस पर वर्क करें तो?
आपको बाकी दो एग्जाम्पल अच्छे नहीं लगे?
नहीं सर, और भी अच्छे लगे, पर वो मेरे मतलब एक्सपर्टीज के हिसाब से था.
देखिए, see these examples are examples which are already live. ये ऐसा एग्जाम्पल नहीं है जो फ्यूचरिस्टिक हो, दे आर टुडे लाइव. तो अब ये आपके ऊपर है, आपकी प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व करने की कोशिश कीजिए. सी इफ देयर इज एनी प्रॉब्लम ऑन द कैंपस, आई सॉ सम गोल्फ कार्ट्स गोइंग अराउंड इन द कैंपस. कैन यू थिंक ऑफ सम सॉल्यूशन? देयर इज अ ड्राइवर इन देयर, सो कैन यू मेक हिज लाइफ इजी? So I don't know. Think about it. You have a very good, fantastic automotive lab. So in the last visit, I have seen that. So can you now with this talk with the IGI, with that lab, आपके friends, you are from computer science, right? You have friends in mechanical engineering department.
Yes sir.
So I was talking to Professor Juneja. He told me कि अभी आप लोग एक innovation आप लोगों ने एक setup किया है जिसमें कि cross-functional teams, departments की team ने 400+ teams have yesterday pitched their ideas. It's like a mini Shark Tank. Wonderful. Did you participate? आपने पार्टिसिपेट किया उसमें?
हाँ सर, मैं पहले एक इवेंट था उसमें भी गया है, पर मैं हैकाथॉन्स अटेंड करता हूँ और किया मैंने.
वेरी गुड. सो पार्टिसिपेट. अपार्ट फ्रॉम whatever you learn in the classroom, try to see that you are doing equal learning if not more outside the classroom, and these are the opportunities for you. So बिल्कुल आप काम कर सकते हैं. अगर आपको एग्जाम्पल अच्छा लगा, So there are many more use cases you can think of in the automobile industry.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Right?